guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Eileen. Welcome from Cabana Bay Beach Resort in Universal Studios Orlando. I am so excited to be here. I've been wanting to go to this resort for the longest time. With its 60s inspired design and decor, I've heard this is the best resort to stay if you're on a budget, and it just has so many great perks, especially if you're here by yourself on a solo day like I am, with great transportations with the shuttles to Epic Universe, Universal Studios City Walk, so you're able to go to Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. And the biggest perk that I think it's very much worth it is early park access to Universal Studios up to an hour early. So I think that is a very big perk because you practically have the theme park empty because the only people that could be there is resort guests. With 8 buildings, 2 swimming pools, 4 restaurants, 3 bars, 2 hot tubs, 2 splash pads, 1 lazy river, 1 water slide, 1 sand pit, a bowling alley, an arcade, Starbucks, and Universal store. There is so many things to do here at this resort. Come with me to spend my weekend here in Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. I'm so excited for you guys to join me. Come on, let's go. When you arrive, you're welcomed by a relaxed retro vibe that sets the tone for your stay with bright colors, classic cars, vintage architecture out in front. Honestly, check-in was a breeze, not only because I was not the one checking in, it was my boyfriend, but we had the Swizzle Lounge right next to us so I could have an espresso martini while I wait. Also in the lobby, you'll find the Universal gift shop. This is where you can find your souvenirs and anything you might need on your stay. Next to the gift shop, we have Galaxy Bowl, which is the resort's bowling alley. And the Starbucks here was one of the prettiest Starbucks I have ever been to. It is the Cabana Bay Beach Resort Starbucks, and it's just so gorgeous with all this art. Then we have Gamerama, which is the arcade for the resort. This one has more modern machines, and it's connected to the Galaxy Bowl right next door. After that, we have the LaLanne Physical Fitness Studio. LaLanne was an American fitness and nutrition pioneer, motivational speaker, and TV personality. LaLanne is strongly associated with fitness in that period through his television shows and pioneering fitness clubs. Using his name and imagery helped tie the nostalgic theme together. Now we're headed to our hotel room. Our building was the Continental Beachside, which was so gorgeous. You go through a path that is covered with beautiful greenery, and the theme did follow us all the way from each floor into our hotel room. Now this hotel room did not disappoint. It was very on theme with the 1950s and 60s era. The colors popped very well. It had beautiful sunlight coming into the room, and it had all of the amenities that you might need. I especially loved the little lights that were on the bed during the nighttime. It just brought in this warm comfort that I love so much. And then the view was absolutely perfect. We had the view of the Americana right in front of us. And the 1950s, 60s era theming just went along with everything from the dining room to the dresser. And we also had a mini fridge, which is very nice, a coffee machine, and the bathroom was really nice. The sink vanity area was outside of the actual bathroom, which is very convenient for people that getting ready in the morning. We had some extra storage for your suitcases, outfits, and that is pretty much the room. Let's head back downstairs to the lobby. We are going to Shake Malt shop. This is my favorite area to be with Brian. We got all this amazing ice cream down there. This just brought such a very rough theming all together with the decor and old school cartoon. And my favorite part of all, the conversation pit. I've always wanted one of these in my house. So we spent all our time here just drinking our milkshakes and eating our ice cream. You'll also find this iconic mural on the wall right next to the Malt shop. Next, we are going to Bayliner Diner. This is the dining hall which you would have breakfast, lunch, and dinner at. We came here for breakfast, and this was actually my first time going into the dining hall. This is where you will find your hot foods, and you could also find snacks here, ice cream, yogurt, refrigerated snacks, bakery snacks, and this is where you will also find your s'mores kit to have s'mores by the fire pit. And you could find all the snacks you could bring back to your room if you didn't bring any snacks, and a bunch of pastries. This is also where you will find your refillable souvenir cup, and these souvenir cups were so cute this time around. And for this morning, I picked a Belgian waffle with strawberries and whipped cream. And the dining hall was just so beautiful with all these old school cartoons playing on the TVs. And it was very big. I did not have a hard time finding a seat. And even when you look up, it is just so gorgeous with all the lights and just TVs all around for you to see. So here's a preview of my Belgian waffle and Brian's full breakfast. I loved my Belgian waffle. It was so fresh. I think the whipped cream was very much homemade, so I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Next, we are going to the pool area. This is where I spent most of my time. And since there's 2 pools, this is the one right next to the Continental. And it was so gorgeous. It had a lazy river. I was so excited. You get your little floating tube here, but you have to charge it to your room or your credit card. There's no cash accepted. And it also had a sand pit area for you to tan and just relax, and my favorite part, the lazy river, which I had a lot of time spent there. They also had a splash pad for the kiddos and hot tubs, but they did not have them open at the time, and a beautiful view of Volcano Bay. And this is where you'll find Hideaway Bar and Grill. This is where you'll have your lunches here. They have sandwiches, hot dogs, but it is so gorgeous nonetheless. And we're going to the pool that has the water slide. So this is by the Starlight building. Atomic Grill is also here, which is basically a copy of Hideaway Bar and Grill, just with theming, a slight different theming. But you'll also find food here, cocktails, mocktails, ice cream, smoothies. And then they also had fold out chairs in front of the pools and this beautiful large slide. I spent so much time here. I had the best tan, and I wish I could stay there my whole resort day. And that is the end of our resort weekend. I hope you guys found this video very informational, that it helped you out with your vacation, and just fun. I had a great time here. I couldn't have had a better resort day. The staff were so friendly. I felt so comfortable being here, especially on my own, taking the shuttles to the parks and doing my solo park days. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you found this video useful and you want to see more little adventures by me. It'll help me in so many ways. And I will see you next time. Bye!